What up? It's your boy, Drinkwater CC, reminding you to stay hydrated while you're watching this video. So last year I did my 2020 artist predictions and what I thought would happen to a bunch of upcoming and underrated artists that year. I was right on a few of them, but I felt like I wasn't specific enough, so this year I'm gonna change up the categories a little bit. In the top left, we have explosive growth. These are people that I think are going to either be closer to the mainstream or just like right on the cusp of mainstream, or just absolutely exploding, just becoming a big monumental artist. You know what I mean. Bottom left, we have mini viral. These are the people that I think will have a moment, whether it's on TikTok or on YouTube or on SoundCloud, or some defining moment that, you know, maybe doubles or triples their following, sort of out of nowhere, or maybe even like an Instagram moment or something, but just a viral moment. But not viral like the whole world knows about you, but like, you know, mini viral. Top right, we have slow and steady. Now, obviously, a lot of the artists that I believe in will have a slow and steady growth. I mean, I follow hundreds and hundreds of artists that I believe in, but these are people that I specifically think are going to level up continuously in 2021. And then the bottom right is definitely maybe people that I think could really be in any of these categories, but I wouldn't be surprised if they also didn't have much big growth in 2021. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, I don't know, but let's put them in there, you know? Also, I just want to say, if you're not in this video, it doesn't mean that I don't believe in you. It doesn't mean that you're not on my radar. I tried to do different people than I did last year because honestly, I still believe in all the people that I did last year and the year before that. So I just tried to have some newer people in here, on top of people that I think are really gonna have a big 2021. Anyways, let's do it. First up, we have 347 Aiden. I think he's going to have explosive growth, not necessarily in the hip hop world, but more so in the sort of bedroom pop, emo, alternative kind of scene. He makes some cool music. He had a moment on TikTok in 2020 that he kind of just came out of nowhere. And I think 2021 is the year where he maybe signs to a label, maybe gets all the connections working for him, and he takes TikTok by storm and really develops that cult fan base on there and grows super large. So 347 Aiden, yeah, he's dope. Beam's a tough one. I have been riding for Beam since I first discovered him, and he had less than 10,000 followers. He's super industry connected. He's on the FIFA 2021 soundtrack. He's doing music with Skrillex and just people. Wait, I don't know if I'm supposed to say that. Maybe I know things more than other people, and I'm not supposed to share that information. So anyways, I think Beam could have a mini viral moment, and I really do hope that he does. I hope that 2021 is the year that people finally recognize Beam as Beam and not just like this industry guy. But yeah, I mean, also he could be explosive. I mean, once the whole world catches wind of Beam, dude, his talent is immeasurable. So fucking good. Beku-san, my boy, definitely gonna have a slow and steady growth year. He has a lot of support from me. He's on my album. I think he had great music released in 2020. He still doesn't have any music videos yet. Once he gets those out, he's gonna be a really dope artist. Also, if he ever does that face reveal, it's gonna change a lot. Big Baby Gucci, again. Big Baby Gucci's been doing it for a long time. I think I'm gonna put him in the slow and steady category just because he really hasn't had a viral moment yet. He's been making music for years, and he's been pretty relevant in the underground for years, but he's been booming recently. I don't know. I mean, he has a lot of potential. A lot to be a big artist, a mainstream artist. I've been saying that for a while, but I don't know. I guess I just don't think that he'll have that viral moment, but he's been working hard. I don't know. Either way, there's gonna be awesome growth. Big KBZ most definitely blowing up this year. He's got the support from DaBaby. I mean, DaBaby's been playing his music regularly on his Instagram story, all over social media. I don't know, maybe he'll sign him. Maybe they're gonna make a song together. Don't know, but Big KBZ, I think, has that mainstream appeal. His music is super good. He's fire. He's got a cool look. I think that 2021, he blows up. Corey Elite, man, that's my boy. But we're gonna have to hit him with a definitely maybe. I just found out he recently got a home studio set up. He never had one. He didn't get to release pretty much any music in 2020 because he was just down on resources. However, 2 of his songs from 2019 blew up in 2020, giving him a little bit more buzz. I'm going to be working with him hopefully to get his music up and out there, but we'll see what he does. Eric Doa, I think, is going to have a mini viral moment. He is I guess you could call him like a hyperpop artist. That's what I suppose the community that he's a part of. But a lot of his stuff just kind of sounds like that Breakins Aries type of vibe. Yeah, he's super dope. His project was pretty good this year. I liked it. I liked a handful of songs on there. I think he could have a TikTok moment or a big music video or something like that. Eric Raprid. Eric Raprid had a mini viral moment this year. Actually, can he do it again? I think he can. I think he learned a lot from going viral this year on TikTok, and his music is incredible. He's staying independent, so he's got to work harder than most people to keep that attention, and I think he is the perfect guy for it. I'm gonna say he has another moment this year, and hopefully he can double his following again. He's already at over 1 million monthly listeners. He's just too damn talented. Foreign J, man. Foreign J makes such fire music, dude. He's another one, kind of like Big Baby Gucci, where he's been at it for a while. I feel like they're very comparable artists in the way that they've been around for a while. They've been making really good music. Foreign J still promotes his music that's like 1 year, 2 years old, because he believes in it. Yeah, I think he's gonna have solid growth here. I hope he has a mini viral moment, but I think it's gonna be slow and steady for him. Freako. Once the mainstream catches wind of this guy, I'm telling you, it's up. It's up for him. But I'm gonna have to put him in the maybe category, just because I haven't seen enough music video, I haven't seen enough content, I haven't seen enough, but the music itself is so good. So good. Jelani Imani. Now, those of you that follow know that he's in my top 3 favorite artists. I believe in Jelani wholeheartedly. I think he just has an enormous amount of potential. He's releasing way more singles this year, and I had a couple long talks with him, and I think that he is taking my advice, and he finally started up his TikTok and gained like 7,000 followers so quickly. So I think Jelani takes 2021 by storm, and he has a mini viral moment. Real guppy shit. My boy KT6900, again, definitely maybe. I think the whole world is sleeping on him. I'm gonna have to put more content out with him. He's also on my album. Hopefully that brings him a little traction. He's very interesting. His music is good. I haven't seen enough, so it is a definitely maybe. Quay the artist, dude, I'm sorry. His music is so good to go unnoticed. There's just no way. He's gotta be in the mini viral category this year. I mean, you listen to his album. He doesn't sound like anybody. His quality is on a mainstream level. He's fire. I don't know why it's not blowing up. Probably because he doesn't have music videos. He gets a few music videos out there. I'm telling you, Quay the artist. Remember that. Also, this is a very appropriate sweatshirt for this video. Matt Marie, such a talented singer. If you like singy, kind of emo, but barely. It's more like ballads, kind of soulful. But again, haven't seen enough content. He's really got to put some stuff out, put more music out, put more music videos out there, but super talented. Melvani, dude, I feel like this could be his year. This could be his year. I don't know how he only has 300-something thousand monthly listeners. He is freaking up there with the quality that New York is putting out. He's young. His music is super catchy. He's super talented. He's got the support of a lot of New York artists. I feel like one collab with Lil TJ or Polo G or just some bigger artists, and then the mainstream will be like, yo, who is this kid? You know, I really thought back in the day Smokey Margello was gonna blow up. He didn't really ever make it like huge. He's still super young, but like, I hope the same thing doesn't happen to Melvani, because I personally think he's better. And he's just more talented. And he makes better music. N7 and P-Wop, man. They've already had a couple mini viral moments being on World Star, and I know that they're putting a lot of content out this year. I think they definitely could have a viral moment, most likely on YouTube. N7 and P-Wop have their most successful stuff on YouTube, but if they get the TikTok wave going, I don't know. They're really, really talented, and they're from OKC, so I'm gonna ride for them. OCBit, I think definitely could have a mini viral moment. His music is super catchy. I personally think very good for TikTok. Also, he's had some moments on YouTube. He's had a couple of YouTube videos get some nice views. For sure could have a viral moment. Or on Spotify. Don't count out Spotify also. Mini viral could also be on Spotify. Get in a couple of editorial playlists and all of a sudden, your stream's looking different. Osquin, or OS Quinn. I still don't know how to say it. I don't want to say explosive growth because I don't think that the hyperpop scene is really going to hit this like ultra mainstream level, but I think that if not already, Osquin is the artist, the go-to artist that isn't 100 gecs, honestly. When you dive into like the SoundCloud part of the hyperpop scene, that's who you're going for. So I think a takeover is bound to happen, whether it's on Spotify, SoundCloud continuously, because the growth has been pretty crazy then. TikTok again, because they've already had like 2 songs blow up on there, so bound to happen again. Poindexter the Great. I'm gonna go with slow and steady. He's got to put out some more content. I think the Jeopardy video was super, super funny this year, but he actually makes really, really fire music. I think it's gonna be a good growth year. Pop Hunna, if you don't know, you're gonna know soon. Explosive growth. Collab with Uzi most likely coming out. From Philly. He makes super catchy, melodic, kind of little Tekka type music. There's bound to be like a couple big songs to come out in 2021. Scory. Been riding with Scory for a long time. Well over a year. Scory just signed to Polo G. Polo G, one of the biggest artists out right now. You do the math. Scory's super dope. He's putting out some really fire music. He could be freshman status soon. Sebi. Again, another sort of hyper pop, I guess, artist that could easily have a mini viral moment. Already did on TikTok this year, and I think it'll happen again because Sebi is super fire and his music is catchy and fun. Skywater, I think again, is gonna have some slow and steady growth. He just got a writing placement on the new Lil Nas X track, which is awesome for him. Also, he's on the single for my album, and I'm going to promote the shit out of that. I don't know if it'll have a viral moment. I'm gonna try, but Skywater is just such a solid artist, and he has a lot to offer to the world. Sun Kuma is a definitely maybe artist. He is super, super fire. So talented. He could have a mini viral moment. He could just continue to grow. His music is just, I mean, it's fire. I don't really need to say much. But again, just very small, very early in his career, and also just haven't seen, I guess, enough output for me to be like fully convinced. Sport VVS, for sure, gonna have a slow and steady growth year. He needs to put out music videos. Bad, because his music is good, very good. Gotta put out music videos, bro. Tizo Touchdown, man. I think he could have explosive growth this year and become like this monumentally interesting artist. I mean, he's probably the least likely because he's still small, and I feel like it's gonna take a while for people to get behind his vision, but he is easily the most interesting artist on this list. The Image, for sure, gonna have a mini viral moment. Their music is too good. Mainstream quality, just so fire. Token V-Lone is a definitely maybe. Doesn't even have a Spotify account yet, but I know he's like a little bit connected. There's something going on there. But his music is pretty good from what I've heard so far, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Tommy Ice, man. I think Tommy Ice has a mini viral moment. I think he could easily hit TikTok. He just has been in the game for so long, and you know, he is very consistent year after year with putting out good music and also putting out content. I think maybe if he just pushes a little harder this year, he could have something for sure. Voda, my man. Slow and steady for sure. Again, all of these artists could be in any of these categories, of course, but I think he's gonna have some good growth. His output in 2020 was so much better than 2019, and I just think that every song that I've heard has been like a step up, and he does a lot of different stuff. So Voda, very interesting. I'm excited for 2021 for him. Young Dichi, really, really talented. This is a very early call, kind of like a bedroom pop, alternative, singy type of artist. We'll see. 5'6", man. 2020 wasn't a lot of output. I know a lot of the stuff that was going behind the scenes for him. I know he's gonna be releasing a lot more music in 2021. And he, one day, will be in this explosive growth list, and he one day could be a mainstream artist, I believe. Wholeheartedly believe that. I just don't think it's gonna happen this year. And last but not least, Who is Golden is gonna go in the definitely maybe category. He has a lot of potential for sure. Don't know much about like him or his team, but I do know that he is making some moves and his music is very good. Also, I just wanna say, like, everybody that's gonna be on my album, I would like to put in here, but that's like 33 different artists, and some of them are on this list already, but I do definitely believe in all of those artists, and hopefully I can be a part of helping them grow in 2021 as well with my project. So again, please don't be offended if you're not on this list, and hopefully I put you guys on to some new people, and we'll check back at the end of this year and see what happens. I hope that all of these people are famous and successful and making a living off their music, but we'll see. That water tastes so good. My name is Patrick CC. Subscribe.